Hello, second grade. We're going to continue on today with two new letters in handwriting. We're going to focus on the letters J and G. We're going to start with the capital J first. We'll start at the skyline with your pencil. Bring it straight down to the baseline. Curve to the left and bring it up for a tail. Now, a common mistake people make with capital J is they'll draw a line over the top of it, a horizontal line. But actually with Danilian handwriting, which is the kind of handwriting we're learning, we do not draw a line on top of our capital J. So it's just top to bottom to the left with a tail. No line across the top. So if you're used to doing that, you'll need to break that habit and don't do that here at ACA. 10 beautiful J's going from left to right, just like that. Anyone you want to circle, one or two, go ahead. Now, lowercase j is going to start at the midline. So you'll start at the midline, bring it straight down past the baseline. About halfway down here, put the tail going to the left. And when you dot your J, it goes above the midline. It doesn't go under it. So midline, baseline, stop about halfway here to the left and dot it right above the midline. And we'll do 10 beautiful lowercase j's. Remember your good spacing in between your letters. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Feet are touching the floor if they can. If they can't, just as close to the floor as they can be. And that'll help get us some beautiful letters in our handwriting. So there you go for lowercase j. Now for capital G, I'm going to put a dot about halfway between the midline and the skyline. We're going to take our pencil, go up to the skyline, curve to the left, bring your pencil straight down. It sits on the baseline. You go up to the midline. Do not lift your pencil off your paper. Just bring a straight line in about halfway. So up, around, sit on the baseline, up to midline, and in about halfway. And you will notice with the letter G, we just have one pencil stroke. We don't ever lift our pencil off of our paper. Again, if you make a mistake, just put an X over it and try again. This is our practice paper, so it's perfectly fine to make mistakes. That's what happens when we practice. That's how we become better at anything we do. We have to try and try again. So just like that, 10 beautiful capital G's.
Push the board up a little bit this way.
Lowercase g is going to start at the midline. We're a little bit under the midline. Bring it up, around to the left, sits on the baseline. Bring it up. It's going to have a tail that'll stop about halfway, kind of like our J did, and add your tail. Midline around, back up, down, and add your tail. Now the letter G tail always goes to the left. When we learn the letter Q, that tail will go to the right. So if you're not sure how to write a G or a Q, it's all going to be in the direction of the tail. If your tail is going to the left, you've made a G. So 10 beautiful lowercase g's, just like so. Again, you could circle anything you feel really good about. Then today, we're going to be on pages 22 and 23 in your Benson handwriting book, 22 and 23. You are going to practice the letters J and G capitals by tracing first and then writing them second. You've got your lowercase j and g to trace and write. Then we have 4 words on page 22, jogging, jellyfish, giant, and grape. We have a picture of a jellyfish and a grape straight above. Then on page 23, we have some more J's and G's. We have joke, joy, good, great. And here are rhyming words: dog, fog, hog, log, jog, and frog. Our question today is asking you, what is a pig branch? You're gonna copy the sentence with a capital W and your question mark. Then you're gonna use 2 of the rhyming words from above to answer the question. You are going to go ahead and create your own sentence with a word choice from up above. And then looking at the little character in the bottom right-hand corner, there's a little reminder there. It says many letters on this page are below the line letters, so their tail goes underneath the baseline. Are you using below the line letters? Are you sitting your letters where they need to be? So it's just a little reminder that when you're doing a letter G, for example, you want to go to the correct line and make your tail long enough. So pages 22 and 23, using your very best handwriting, when you feel good about it, take a picture of both pages, load them into Seesaw, so your teacher has the opportunity to look them over and see what an amazing job you're doing. Good luck.